Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. I'm your host, Innkeeper, and this is your live calling talk show all about the wheel time. And yes, we do have season 3 news because, like the cast said, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
And to chat with me about this is Lauren from Around the Pattern. Thanks for joining me at the inn at like what we call happy hour. And I haven't done that, I feel like, in a year or something. But that was exciting.
Very exciting. Yeah, totally unexpected. Like, you messaged me on Discord and like, hey, do you want to jump on a stream? And I was like, why? I don't even know like what happened. Like, that's how unaware I was of what was going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, very exciting.
I was like, wait, they posted. So, Twitter of Chaos posted about the BAFTA nomination for visual effects. That I'm pretty sure it's visual effects now. I'm gonna.
Yes, VFX. Yeah,
VFX. Yeah, exactly. And it was like, okay, they're kind of back, and they haven't like posted in a while. So in the back of my head, I was like, maybe what series said there. Season 3 filming has wrapped. We knew it was going to be around this time. Mm-hmm. So the fact that we got this on what is it today, March 22nd, on a Friday, that's awesome.
Yeah, really exciting. I on the one hand, I always want more.
Right.
Especially in past years, they've given us a little bit more for the wrap, and I'll take anything.
Right.
Especially because it's been so dry.
Yes.
Pun intended with all the images we got. But yeah, it's been so dry with news lately. This is very exciting. And I do think, even though it's short, there's stuff to talk about. Like, there's some good stuff there.
There is definitely good stuff. So we got to watch it again, right? So let me share it this time, and then we can watch it through, and then maybe stop and do what we do here, right? We zoom, enhance, brighten, all that stuff. All right.
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
All right. So Josha is excited, and Daniel Henney is saying that he is. It's going to be very big.
It's always exciting to hear that. Well, especially considering that it seems like every year they keep growing it. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. We've heard Rosamund and Yosha in interviews say, like, if you think season 2 is big, wait till season 3.
Right,
So
exactly, yeah.
They are hyping it up, but I get the feeling that they also recognize that, like, it's bigger and better in whatever way we don't know yet, but it sounds like maybe they got a little more budget, which is exciting.
I mean, that's always like, I mean, what we know is definitely bigger is Marcus, right? Marcus's hair. Marcus got a lot of hair. So Nils, in chat. So do you want to like, let's look at Marcus first and just
well, and compared to season 2, Yosha's got a lot of hair too.
That is true. But let's start with Marcus, and I'm gonna bring up these here. So let's start with.
I'm gonna attempt to look at what you're doing while I'm doing stuff, while I'm looking at chat.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think the big question is, where is Marcus, right? So let me ask let's do a poll, right? Where do we think this is? Where is nope, not that. Where is Marcus in this rap video? Okay, so I mean, Two Rivers, right? That's like the
definitely the guess. Although I have to say, this feels to me like it's a South African set or Aiel Waste set or Foam or something. It doesn't feel to me like Two Rivers, but.
And then I'm just gonna for fun just put Tenchico in there too, right? So Two Rivers, Aiel Waste, Falme, Tenchico, yes. All right, so this is kind of brighten up. So I mean, if you really like look at this background, and I think the one thing I wanted to, and I haven't had a chance to actually compare, and maybe we could, is this thing in the background there on the right, just by his
I'll
left
say,
shoulder.
if you look at the Twitter version, you'll see a little more detail of that.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah, exactly. Okay, let me actually.
So I think that one is ripped from Insta, which is more
Right.
cropped.
Yeah.
So the issue we're dealing with is Instagram tends to post higher quality videos at higher resolutions, but they crop it so you can't see as much of the background. The Twitter
Right.
video is terrible quality, but there's a little bit more in the background to look at. So
let's do that, because I think
I'm constantly frustrated about this.
YouTube.
Give
They
me
should just
more.
use YouTube.
Just do 4K all the time. Zoom in on the background for me.
All right, so this is what you're talking about, right? Not good quality, but it's definitely, yeah, you're right. There's more there.
Yeah, there's more there that you can see. Yeah.
So I was trying to look at this pattern here of this. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be like a. Let me try to zoom in here. Like there's some pattern on this.
Yeah, like a basket or a bucket or something.
It almost looks like something Aiel, like a drum kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, a drum. I like that idea because
Like-
they do wash the spears, don't they?
They're washing
drum
the
into battle.
Yeah, and there's like stuff here that like there's an axe. Maybe you think? Do you think there's an axe there?
I'm not sure I see the axe. Where
Like,
are
do you see the
seeing
spears?
axe?
Do you see the spear? Like spears, and
You know,
there's like this.
I assume that's like a tripod holding that brazier
Oh,
looking thing.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
yeah,
this is where
that
I
could
see
be
the,
spears. I like that.
and the axe went away now that I did that. Oh no, there. So I'm gonna super zoom into this axe type area. So this.
Okay, yeah. See, I just assumed that was like a wooden beam with a shadow
Yeah.
or something, but I could see that being an axe for sure.
Like, there's like spears and an axe head there. And I guess, let me just see. People talk about hair. It's too soon for Parent to be in the Two Rivers. Is he in shorts? Oh, I didn't see that. No, I
no,
think
he's got like leather straps or something
yeah.
on his pants.
Yeah. So you're right. There's like a brazier kind of area thing there. The background is really hard to tell. It's just like a building wall. You think, right? Do you think there's anything else?
Yeah, I feel like if you watch the moving video, and especially if
Okay.
you go to the next
All right.
frames of, so here's why I think Perrin is sitting in the Aiel Waste set, but he's not actually going to be in the Aiel Waste. This is kind of like, remember in season 2,
Okay.
they gave us some clips of Avienda and Bane and Chiad in the area with the archstones or the arches. Weren't they in there?
Yeah, like in the White
With the
Tower, but it
accepted
wasn't.
test arches. Yeah,
They were just
were
like
sitting on
filming
set.
there for that
Right,
interview
right.
or whatever.
That's kind of what I think is going on here. I think everyone shot these around the same time. I think
Okay.
Perrin is in South Africa shooting, potentially, but he's not necessarily going to be in the Aiel Waste. I mean, maybe he will. That would be wild to me. It doesn't fit for me, but
I mean, that's the other thing, right? Like, we know he was in South Africa, but he like didn't have his beard, like he was clean shaven or something, and there was like an Instagram post. So, I
but
think I saw-
this could literally be a wig and a like prosthetics. This might not be his real
that's
facial
true.
hair
All right,
anyway.
okay.
You know?
So let's watch the
So
moving-
if you also skipped forward to the frames with Ayula Smart,
Mm-hmm.
to me the brazier in the background looks exactly the same. It's just in a different
Oh,
lighting.
really? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know about exactly the same, but very similar to me.
I see. I see.
It's kind of
what
like
you're
a tripod.
I see what you're talking about. Let me get that.
It might not be identical, but it's very similar to me.
Right.
Anyway, we can watch it again too. That might help.
Yeah.
Just to
yeah.
see
Just
the video.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I wonder if I can slow it down here. I should be able to. Let me just figure that out. Slow down. Playback speed. Yep. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna turn off the volume because that'll not sound great. And let's do this. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, so it's hard to tell with him, but with her, you can see there's clearly some fire or something in the background in that thing.
Yeah.
And it feels to me like the same prop or similar prop. And you can see it in other shots too, like with Rander or maybe.
So
Moiraine.
I think this and this are probably. It almost looks like, you know, the same set,
location, yeah.
But like a different angle, and where the chair is placed, and these two are the same.
Yeah. Where's Moiraine at the beginning, or Rosamund at the beginning? Oh, she doesn't really have much.
Yeah, but the background definitely looks. Yeah, the background definitely looks the same. I mean, there's a clear difference here, right? I mean, it's just like day, but
yeah, it's either interior or night in those other shots,
right? Exactly,
or both. And this one's definitely feels like it's day, but to me, I don't know. Maybe I feel like it's the same set or area.
Right. But okay, so let's look at this poll. This is pretty split, but you know, most people are saying no one actually point this out that I didn't see.
Someone did say dusty poll. You got a dusty poll comment.
That's good.
Where is Maroos? There is no Maroos.
There is no Maroos. That's good. But yeah. Let me try to see if that Instagram still is more.
Yeah. So especially if we're looking at costumes and like hair and stuff, I think that'll be a better thing to look at.
I mean, the one we didn't show, right? There's another video out there. Let's play that.
Oh yeah.
This is Yosha being like crazy.
Well, I like Nils's comment. The reason it's brighter with Perrin is because we're seeing it through Perrin's eyes.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm not sure what the video, the sound on this is like. It wasn't like, it was like loud and weird. So I'm gonna play it with like low sound just so we can maybe not hurt our ears. So this was on Yosha Swarovski's Instagram. All right, let's play it through again.
It's a wrap.
It's like right there. I'm like, maybe, and it's something you brought up, Lauren. Can we see his arms, his forearms?
Yes.
Anything there? But it doesn't seem.
Unfortunately, he's keeping them nice and hidden in the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is awesome. What else this implies is that they're driving out somewhere, fairly far away.
Yeah.
To shoot, which I find interesting.
You see his like thumb or something?
Is that what that is? Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because he's holding the phone. That makes sense.
And I think you see it again.
Also,
like,
is it just me or does it look like he has a bruise or something on his left?
Oh, he definitely there's definitely something on his left cheek there for sure.
I like that comment. This must be during the AOL segment in the glass columns. He's riding a Joe car.
I mean, he's riding out of a Joe car, right? Like it's like, I'm like, Yosha, you're like a star actor. Like the car's not going slowly. Why are you like hanging out of the window?
Yeah, that's got to be a liability. It's like, it's a wrap. Amazon's like, we're not responsible for you anymore.
I was like, yeah, and Rain, you're right. They are not showing us much, but as you know, we don't need much to talk about it. So
well, it's funny because you remember before season 1, any little thing we would pick apart, and we didn't get to see them in costume for months and months and months, maybe even like just a few months before season 1 aired. So the fact that we even get to see them in costume and on set is a big improvement from what we got early season 1.
Yeah. So yeah, just on the topic of Rand, so people talking about his hair. So let's
yeah, how does that compare to the other teaser? I was wondering if he was like in a wig or not, because he didn't look like he was wearing a wig in the car shot.
No, I don't think so. I think this is him
Yeah, that's a little longer looking to
It's
me,
a
but
little,
maybe
but it seems like mostly um, the same. He doesn't have that kind of bruise looking thing on him. So let me.
also if we want more detail in the hair and costume, remember the Instagram ones are probably going to be a better quality.
Are these? Oh yeah, maybe these are not the Instagram ones. Let me just.
These are the Twitter ones because they're
yeah.
wider.
Okay. Yep. You're right.
Um,
Too many stills. Like even with this, right?
yeah, well, that's the problem with I upload all these stills to Google Drive, but it's hard to find like the right ones.
Right. Okay. Yes. Oh, you're right. There's so much better quality on Instagram.
Yeah, and I also brightened them both
yeah.
up, so we have brightened versions if that's helpful. But
yeah,
yeah, it's tricky because I'm more interested in the background, but a lot of people are going to be more interested in the costumes and the hair and everything.
Yeah, I think especially I'll get to Rosamund in just a second, but this I think is definitely let's see here. Yep. So definitely, less to see in the background, but you could see the costume really well here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think this is blood or
maybe zoom in on that? I can't tell,
exactly,
but it almost looks like rust. I know that's not. It probably is blood, but
I mean,
it almost feels like there's a rusty nature to it.
Yeah.
You know?
So like this, there's just that part. So that's it could be blood. The stuff on his sleeve is like a similar color, but on the left kind of arm area. But it doesn't
I noticed
seem
that too.
Yeah, it almost looks like a patchwork on the left breast area. So he has this coat on. He has like a shirt underneath it.
I do love this sort of aesthetic, just the color and the Aiel waist kind of. What do they call their algoda or algode or however they say their
cat and sword? Oh no,
cat and sword, but it's made of
okay,
something that's basically cotton, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes, welcome, Sky Swirl. Yes, we are doing that. And I see, so many people. I think it's just clothing that blends in really well to plan of attack. That's probably what it is. But let us see the blood. There are people. I mean, okay, let's just pull that, right? I'm going to end this poll. Most people. Oh, it's actually changed around as we've gotten more polls in. So about 40% of people saying Two Rivers. About 30% of people here are saying Aiel Waste. Chris
See, and I think it can be both.
Yeah, so let's poll. Is there blood on Rand's coat? You can call it coat.
Yeah,
coat.
I do like that it feels Aiel made, but it also feels Rand kind of lordly coat styled. Like I don't know, maybe all the chiefs, the Aiel clan chiefs, wear that kind of a coat, but it has the kind of collar that we're used to seeing on Rand now, but the make of the Aiel clothing, which I really like.
Okay, all right, Innkeeper.
Yes, I totally agree with Andrew in the comments or in the chat. It can be Two Rivers and Aiel Waste. The real answer is South Africa. Right? Like
no, but I don't know. You're right. It'd be interesting to look at the timing of when Marcus was there, but I'm not sure if he was filming there. He was there, but like a lot of people have talked about, oh, is this another? Did I mess it up again?
I didn't look.
Oh, it's just a rusty pole. Okay, maybe light blinded fool is just because.
Oh, rusty pole. I got it.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is, but but yeah, no. I mean, I think it would make sense that if he's in the waste with this, what we're seeing here, that maybe there is some blood on his clothes. Like it's not.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, and then that other video with the sort of bruise on his face. I mean,
Right, exactly. Yeah,
he's doing fighting, whatever that means. What in the books, he goes into Ruidian and they face those dust creatures that try to kill them, and I think they get cuts from those things. I'm sure there's going to be moments with Couladin.
Yeah. Our farm CSA, yes, of course. I mean, that's
No, only once.
that's what we do. All right, I'm gonna play it again.
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
I mean, so I think I'm trying to think who said this. I think it was Kevin. He was like, Yosha was just about to see. I'm very, very excited to see, and he was cut off. To see,
Oh, like he was going to say something specific.
Yeah, like see something, and then it just cut to Daniel Henney saying is going to be very, very big, and it's like, what is going to be very, very big? Is it season 3 or whatever Rand or Yosha is talking about?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so
because they are in the same setup, so they were probably kind of around with each other's.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
I think this is more like a snippet of a they're when they do, I don't know, other promotional stuff, media stuff that it may come out.
I mean, it's very possible that we'll get more of this at JordanCon or WotCon, don't you think?
Like, yes. I mean, that's
more
a
of
JordanCon
this setup.
Yeah. I think that. So the other thing that came out is this, which is Yosha's Instagram, and just before I play it, just to look at that bruise area. So on his left cheek, I mean, there's smudging definitely right there, and you can see that. And let me just play it here. Oh, you almost hear him say it's a wrap?
Yeah. I do have to say, his hair is way shorter in this clip.
Really?
On the sides? Like, it's shaved really close on the sides in this clip. And in the other one, it feels like it's grown out a bit. And I feel like he wears wigs. Do you wear wigs? I think he does. I think he wears wigs. I think most of the actors do, even though they incorporate their natural hair.
I think
it's possible this was shot at a very different time. Look at how close shaped it is on the side in the Instagram post. And look at the interview. There's more hair on the sides.
In the interview, really? You think this is more?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But it feels longer to me. I mean, it's not a lot longer, but I do feel like it's longer. And on the top, there's more to it, too, than in that. Maybe it's just the wind blowing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But
yeah, I don't know. So that's that. And then let me try to pull up. No, I mean, it's definitely, I think it might be wind. I mean, because if you kept that in your mind to looking at this, like, it's like all bunched up in the middle maybe, and that like it's...
Yeah, no, it could be the wind matting it down. Or he just got it freshly shaved on the sides before he did this
that could be the other thing, like, to keep it... like it might be like a little bit of time in between certain shoots or something, and like they needed to
Oh, do we think that's the same shirt? It looks similar for sure.
Ooh, good question here. Zoom in on the boots. We don't have any boots, but
such an average looking man, says Kev. I always thought Rand would be handsome. That smile like knocks me off my feet.
It's definitely. Let me try to. I think it's the same. In terms of.
Yeah, I think it is. The undershirt for sure. It feels like the same shirt.
Right.
Rajesh, anyone joining now is like, what? Well, if you're just joining. We got some very short clips about season 3 wrapping, and we're just picking it apart as usual.
All right, so just
nice.
Yeah, just to.
Yeah, the color feels.
The
very
color is
similar.
different. I mean, it looks different, but it's the same. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the color is different, but I think the collar is exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. The collar is. Yeah.
I think it's just they're in a nicely lit, set in
set,
one
yeah,
with color correction, and the other one he's shooting on his phone.
Right, exactly. Could we
So someone mentioned while you had that image up of his, someone mentioned they thought maybe they saw something under his sleeve in the interview shot.
Oh, what did they see?
That's what I wonder. Well, so my speculation is, and I can't remember if somebody in production told me this or if this was just speculation, but in order to save time with makeup and other things, because production is costly, I remember someone telling me, or maybe theorizing, that the dragon tattoos on Rand's arms would probably be a little higher up than they're described in the books, so that when he's wearing long sleeves, they're not that visible.
Oh, okay. So that
Yosha doesn't have to get them placed every time they shoot, right?
Right.
So as long as he's wearing long sleeves, he can kind of cover up his arm tattoos, kind of like if he's going to an interview.
Right.
Right. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they go about it in the show.
Yeah.
If that's the case, it may be that he is wearing the tattoos and we just can't see them in the shot, or maybe there is something peeking through. I don't know. I want to look at the
is like, in order to save time, Yosha just went ahead and got the tattoos. That's
that would be even cooler.
And then
on every shoot,
welcome. Yes, you almost missed this, but you didn't, because we're still here. Probably here for another, I would say, about 20-25 minutes. Looking at a few more things, and then people can get back to their day. But this is fun. Again, anyone who is just joining us. This is what we got from the official Wheel of Time from the Tweeter of Chaos earlier today.
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
It's going to be big. So, anything more on Yosha that you want to?
Did you zoom in on his wrists? I just want to get one last look and see if we can see anything. I'm looking at it on my screen, and I'm seeing some veins. Right. I even have like a brightened up version of the shot just to double check, and I don't see any tattoos visible.
I mean,
maybe there's like a slight shadow on his left wrist.
There? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell anything. He just definitely has like another layer underneath, it seems like. Because there's like two. There's like his coat sleeve, then there's a sleeve that's his shirt, but there's like another.
That's insane. Imagine wearing that in the Aiel waist. That's just
I mean, you can definitely
too
tell
many
on this
layers,
side, right? On this side, you can definitely tell there's like, or unless there's like a.
Could those be bandages? No, it's not like he got it inked. It's not like the tattoo is fresh like a real tattoo, and he's got it. It's like bleeding.
I wonder if you could see like the hand tattoo, the heron, in any of these.
Oh, I didn't think of that. See, that's another thing. It's smart to kind of hide it on his thumb, palm, kind of.
Right. Exactly.
They don't have to show it too often.
Yeah.
No, make it smaller.
There's nothing to really see on his. Like
any of the frames.
In the Instagram one too. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see. Good question. Our firm CSA. Is Moiraine still wearing the same outfit as in season 2 current? It's probably not, but let's move on to her, to Moiraine, because I think
it's amazing what we can pick apart.
I think what she's wearing is Wise One garb almost, right? Like
that's what I was thinking. Something that the Wise Ones would have provided to her. I didn't notice any sort of blue in there, which I find really interesting.
Oh, yes.
Is there kind of a bluish look to her skirt? I can't really tell.
I don't know if it's even a skirt. It seems like pants, but like
it could be pants. Oh yeah,
because there's the belt. So like, do skirts? Someone tell us who?
No, I bet you're right. I bet they're pants.
But you could. I mean, I don't think that precludes skirts if you have.
You can still wear a belt either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like she does have her belt knife, her like classic belt knife we've seen before.
Yes. Oh yes, the hilt there.
And she's definitely got a shawl, which is super cool. She's got like
So right there, you see the circle hilt, right? Is that what you're talking about? Right
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And if you kind of click through the frames, you can definitely see it moving. Like it's definitely like on her belt.
Right. And then the shawl, which is similar. It has the rust kind of thing, color to it.
Yeah.
Like hair.
She also kind of has those wrist wraps that it seemed like Yosha had.
Oh.
That might just be sleeves, but you know how the things on her forearms kind of look like additional garments or something?
Yeah, just like a little voluminous, in terms.
Yeah,
of...
that feels similar to the texture that was in
Yeah.
Yosha's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I love the shawl look.
Yes, the shawl.
And I wonder if this is kind of going to be used similar to the Shufa.
Yes.
Like there will be times when she'll wrap it around her head and around her face because of the sand and the heat.
Yeah, yeah. I like this. Is that a blood snake skin blouse?
It does feel like a snake texture, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like, there's a few different, texture look to it, but like design and things. Is she
I love
wearing
it.
something? Is there a necklace there? It almost seems like there's.
I think it's just her wig. I think it's just her wig.
This. There's like these shiny areas here that almost look like a necklace or something. I mean, it doesn't seem like she would wear a necklace, right? She
actually, I think you're right. I think there is some sort of necklace there because
I mean,
when you play through the video frame by frame, it feels like there's something there on a chain.
Right. Okay. Let me do that so we can.
You have to play it super slow.
Yeah.
But you can kind of see it there.
Yeah. Let's see here. I have to find where I'm playing it.
Boy, Rosamund's beautiful.
Yeah. That's the first thing that like hit me when I'm like, wow, like that's great lighting, but no, it's her.
She's so pretty.
Yeah. It's no, I mean they're all like just season 3. That's a wrap. Okay, let's watch the
skin of the fins. Nice.
Yeah. All right,
they want us to play the video again.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna play the Instagram version. And again, it's like such a stark difference because it's not brightened, and I'm like looking at it without it, and I'm like, why is it so dark?
Oh. Yeah.
All right, so
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
All right, so let me just change something here so it's going slower.
I'll do my typical thing where I'll release a video in the next few days showing all the shots, super slow motion, like side by side, all this stuff.
We need the video, and then your still where like the stills come up, and then you like get rid of the prime.
Yeah, in
stuff.
this case, there's gonna be like three shots.
But hey, it's that's like trademark.
I know at this point.
So
I'm just excited because I created a new folder today on my hard drive called Season 3 News.
Nice.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. So,
it's hard to say, but I think there is a necklace.
Yeah,
there's a
like
necklace. Yeah,
there's a necklace. So let's pull that here and ask people. I'm gonna end this last poll. Is there blood on Rand's coat?
Oh yeah, what did people say about that?
Yeah, about 45% of people here, they're saying yes. Blood. 29% of people, Innkeeper, seeing things as usual, and about 25% say rust threads. I think if I didn't have that, I think that'd be good, like 60-40 kind of split, maybe. If without the thing. So what did I say? Poll is Moiraine,
the necklace thing, or
wearing a necklace.
And one thing I want to point out, and somebody said this too, like Rain said, I feel like beige costumes are the Aiel waste colors. I agree. Obviously, they're going to take liberties. They're going to add whatever texture and detail they can. that one thing that I've learned, and I don't actually know. I'm sure what series knows this. I don't know if we have the same costume designer from season 2.
I don't know. I mean, I hope it's Sharon Gillam. You know that.
Me too.
No, she has to. No, she's been posting from South Africa. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. She.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
yeah. I'm
Because
pretty sure
she
it's
is
her.
all about detail in the cloth and everything. Like she really thinks these things through.
Ooh.
And the idea that there is this sort of snake texture on there is not an accident.
Right.
Like,
so this is interesting. Is Perrin wearing like a leather waist apron like he's been doing some blacksmithing back home?
oh boy. Okay.
Is that what this is? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because it's not like he needs a holster for a gun.
Yeah.
Although those could be like for riding. It could be like
Right.
I don't know. They like to add like little leather stuff to all the costumes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, though, one of the things I love about the Aiel costumes in the show so far, there's this assumption among the Wetlanders that the Aiel are these primitive savages.
Right.
And I don't mean that to be derogatory. Like the term
Right,
savage
right.
is what they use in the books.
Right.
Right? This idea that the Aiel are not up to speed with the rest of society is far from the truth. The Aiel are extremely advanced. They have complex ability to make cloth, and they have blacksmiths, and they have all the same technologies and fineries that the other people in the world do.
I mean,
so
forget
I love
culture,
that there's
right?
This,
Yeah, they have culture, right? But like beyond that, you're right. Like to survive in the Threefold Land you need to have excelled at some of these things, and you're right.
So I love that there's even like beauty in the clothing that Moraine's wearing. That it probably does come from the Wise Ones. Like this is probably Wise One clothing, or at least something that they would give to her. I don't know if she's necessarily dressed exactly like a Wise One. I don't know that they would be okay with that. But maybe this is what the Wise One clothes look like.
I don't know what I just did, but it like, if you want to see it like this, you can.
Whoa! Look at the shoulders. Going with that Kyrian fashion.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get a better look. So maybe this.
Oh, do you not like the Aiel, Honest? Saying season 3 forcing Honest to say nice things about the Aiel.
No, I have gripes about the Aiel like purpose in the series, and how they were used. Yeah, like how they were used, like their ending.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I think there's some really cool things. I think the history and all that is really cool. But yeah, that's for another time.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's a whole thing. Okay.
But I think there's a necklace.
There's a necklace. Yeah. That
yeah.
close up really did help
Yeah.
solidify it for me.
So,
I mean, not that we can see much of it. It's very simple, but
right.
something there.
Just looking at like
there's an Adam's apple.
I think Lan is probably like the most, in terms of like his look, is. Let me bring
kind
him
of
up quickly.
typical Lan. I will say it looks like he's got something that he can also use to cover his face.
Oh, okay. Like
he's got like it's not a shawl. I don't know what you would call that on a man, but it's more than a handkerchief or something too. But it's like he definitely has something on his shoulders there that he could put up to cover his face.
Huh.
In the desert.
Notice that. Oh yeah. Okay. I know what you mean. Like, but doesn't he usually like have not a cape, but something like looks like a cape? Like especially when he's riding in episode 3 to meet Nynaeve.
Yeah,
like
he might. But I just feel like
Vision.
that thing he's wearing there is more warder cloak than we've seen before. Like it's more cloakish,
like,
doesn't it feel like it?
Yeah, there's definitely it's like part. It's separate from his like coat covering piece.
Right. Also, I don't know if this means anything, but doesn't he normally have that leather thing on both arms?
He might have just taken it off. I don't know for the interview, but you're right. It's the same one though.
Right. It's just odd that it's not on the left.
Yeah.
Side on his left.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything else.
I could just see him when they first appear in the waste. If they're going by the books, there's literally that moment when Lan like covers everyone's faces and he gives them like wet.
if anyone knows, it's Trian, right? He's only got one bracelet. Like he only has one. Is that what you're saying? I think that's what she's
in the show.
I think so. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, well, I guess if he's
I like
if he's
how
right-handed,
this is turning into a thing. Yeah. Okay,
It's
yes,
become the whole
Trian.
thing.
Trian is like yes. So okay, if someone who's actually made the bracer, I would I don't need to go back and look.
Yeah,
if
I trust
has said
Trian.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just funny because it didn't Trian make two. That's why I was confused because I think she made two, and there's one for each. Anyway,
Wolf Brothers here. Wolf Brother, I don't know if you saw this, but this is what's going on.
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
Trian's like, I made 3 of them. So, yes.
Nice.
If you look back, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago now, there's a Dusty episode where the bracers are shown in great lighting, and Matt's put out that stuff. The other thing I wanted to highlight here, thank you everyone for showing up, but we have the wonderful people at tel'aran'rhiod. They're doing a season 3 wrap party tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's through take 2 because they did one back in December, I think it was December, or no, October. I feel like it was a while ago when Priyanka and
right,
Co.
because we all kind of assumed it was an official rap, but it was just a prog rap. Right?
But yeah, this is going to be live. Someone can put their the link to that live stream on YouTube in the chat, so people can tune in tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern and join. I think is Joe, Jen, and Tom with, I think, What series? From what I remember, just looking at their
Awesome.
so yeah, more news, more fun. The party continues tonight. But I thought, like this, I was like, hey, Friday, and I'm like not doing anything. There's no way I'm not gonna go live with this. This is like perfect. It's awesome, and it's great to see everyone here.
I'm
fun.
so glad you invited me. I'm glad I had some time today.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I think the only person we didn't take a good look at is Avienda, and I think we should do that.
Definitely.
So that's brighten up. I think it looks pretty similar to her costume from season 2. If people had any trouble with that, she still had blood on her clothes. It doesn't seem like that's the case. She's washed her Caden sore, and she looks great. Again, the background is I'm looking at that and being like, that's definitely Aiel waste. I think the big question is, where is Perrin? That's the one. I think a lot of people are going to. I think there is a poll. No, I don't think there's a poll. I think What series asked that. Is like, where do we think that set in the background is?
It does. People have been saying Falm. Was that in your poll?
Yes, it was, and it did.
Oh, okay.
It was like 3rd, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the again not.
I mean,
good
let's
quality.
hope he's away from Falm at this point, especially with that. Yeah.
Yes. Again, the point, I forget now who brought it up. The fact that he's wearing what may be blacksmith, like this, especially in his over his right thigh, you could make out
some leather strap.
Yeah, it
That
looks
does look like blacksmith pants or something, doesn't it?
or if he's wearing an apron and he's wearing a hoodie thing on top of it for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like. There's the sheen on it, the way the light is going off it. It looks like that.
So going on the whole speculation that he might be in the Aiel waist here, do we feel like his clothing matches the look of the clothing that everyone else has?
No, but neither does what's his name? Lan.
Lan.
Yes, he's wearing water clothing, so sure. And this is close enough. It's a dark brown.
Someone
Rafe,
said check Rafe.
Okay, all right. Okay.
We're going.
Yes. Someone send me a link somewhere, so I can do that. Give me 1 second here.
What is it?
What is it? Yeah, what is it?
This incredible cast and crew survived multiple strikes, heat waves, and two-step snake to bring you what is and a two-step snake
Two
to bring you season 3.
Is that an Aiel waste thing, or is that like an actual real life thing?
Oh, and he said, and it's our best yet at the bottom.
Okay, right, cool.
I wonder, is he like doing a Q&A or something, or is that all? Was there something else we missed, or was it just that quick note about it?
See, let me pull it up here.
I'm not on Instagram very often, so I don't even know how it works. This is not one of those things that you can easily. You can't add notes to stories, right? Are there replies that you can read somewhere?
No, I don't think stories work like that. Again, I don't think so, but yeah. So yeah, this is Rafe. Let me pull it up. Yep. So this incredible cast and crew survived multiple strikes, heat waves, and a two-step snake to bring you season 3 of the Wheel of Time, and it's our best yet. And then it like links to the video that's on Insta as well as Twitter. That's pretty cool. I wonder if Rosamund or anyone else has shared anything, because I would imagine that would be.
Well, I did. I was talking maybe offline to you about this, but
yeah,
Rosamund did post something about the 3-body problem on Netflix, and I was like,
but
how's she involved? But Rafe just posted something saying she is a producer on it.
Yes. Yeah.
So
but
cool.
Nothing. There's no post from her today, right?
Not yet that I've seen, but
okay.
Yeah, can you imagine if someone actually got bit by a snake on set? That would be crazy.
Yeah, no, that would not be. Oh wait, okay. So Lightblind.
Oh,
a two-step snake is a snake in the waist named because you die within 2 steps. Okay, good. All right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's yes.
Which means,
yes.
I guess he confirmed that we're getting some version of an Aiel waist snake.
Yeah. And hopefully not Ashikova. Did someone actually get bitten by a snake on set? No. No, maybe like not like on set, but like on set in scene.
Actually, that could be really interesting if, I don't know, as an example, somebody gets bitten by one of those snakes. The assumption is, well, they're dead in 2 steps, and then Moiraine comes in and heals them, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know I said I could do that." Because there is the wise ones. Yeah. Well, the wise ones can heal, but they have different abilities, and they don't always know everything. That could be an interesting thing.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, or vice versa. The wise ones do the healing,
some
and
red
Moiraine's like,
church soldier will die. that's again. It'll be someone from the peddlers.
Yeah, it's not an Aiel. Aiel would just make fun of him, like.
Because if you say red and Aiel, we need to then
clarify.
We need to yes. Then
it's not a red-haired shirt.
We might need to do that if yeah.
I do actually love the idea of having the wagons there, and one of them.
Yeah, I mean totally.
The Aiel are kind of like, oh brother, someone died.
Yeah,
because they don't know what they're doing out here. It's like an invisible snake.
It's like. All right, so let's just play these 2 things again. So that's Yosha, and then we can wrap up. It's a wrap. Yep. All right, so that's that, and
it's
then
pretty.
Yeah, he looks happy. He looks very happy, which is what we like to see, obviously. And then this is, let me make sure I have the right thing up and play. Oh, not this. Yes, this. Oop, I need.
3.
That is a wrap.
No.
What happened to them?
That's good. All right, this would be better.
That's a wrap on season 3.
That is a wrap on season 3.
That's a wrap on season 3.
And I'm very, very excited for the audience to see it. It's going to be big.
Okay, so the only thing I noticed this time is is there like, is that like, um, and I'm gonna put up. I mean, this is end of book 4, so spoilers.
Oh yeah, we never put the spoiler alert up.
But
at the
like
beginning, did we?
you're here, so that's what we're gonna talk about. But is there, from like looking at that kind of right chest area, like a leaf like pattern to the costume?
Yes, and I can't confirm for sure that it's exactly the same in season 2, but there is a leaf and tree pattern on the leather that the Aiel wear in the show.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
I mean, in like Shael's leather in the episode 7 from season 1, like there's a clear tree there.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. I may have just like not. Wait, was he chewing gum?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So what have we learned today? We've learned that they chew gum in the waist. They have jokars in the waist.
Is he riding the bed of a truck? I personally think he's just like climbed out of the window.
Out of the window.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it looks like to me too. But
like his feet are on like the seat and he's just like out. Yeah,
that's what it looks like to me too. He's
like,
actually out of this.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool. All right. I think that's kind of pretty much everything we've had, and maybe there's more stuff that'll come. Again, this is the first official season 3 anything we've had, and other than season 3 greenlit, which was like over 2 years ago. So the fact that we have this it obviously meant we were going to come here and talk about it, and we have been. So, but it doesn't stop. Please tune in tonight. tel'aran'rhiod is doing their rap party, and it'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. So definitely join and have fun with that. Let's see. I think that is everything. Let's see. People are talking about. I don't think Avi used the same costume in season 3. I think it's something to definitely, definitely get on Twitter or social media, Discord, wherever you are, and make that comparison, put things side to side, and this is when the theories start, right? I mean, they've been not that we hadn't been theorizing, but definitely more theories to have. So, Lauren, any parting thoughts on this Friday?
No, thanks for having me. I just want to say I can't believe you hate the Aiel, and we'll end it there. All right.
I was going to talk about this. So it was April 2022 when we had season 2 wrap, and then it was July 2022 when we had season 3 greenlit. So it was at San Diego Comic-Con. So April to July. So San Diego Comic-Con, I think, is like, not that we should expect it, but I think before that would be maybe too early.
Yeah, I feel like if it's coming, it'll be before the end of the summer.
Yeah. If they are going to, I think that'd be a perfect time to do it. I'd have to look at the how San Diego Comic-Con, like, it didn't happen last year, right? So this is the return to that, how it'll be perceived, what other things are happening, with Prime and how they want to do it. So 2 years ago, they had a big, kind of really big, I don't know how many things they talked about. Rafe did a Q&A afterwards. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, it would be great to have it. And so I'm holding out until at least July. And not that if we don't get it in July that it's not going to happen. It's just like, I think that's a reasonable expectation.
My prediction is we're going to get some sort of official casting news at Jordan Con, as well as more of that kind of interview footage from probably similar locations as what we got in that season 3 wrap video at Jordan Con. Yeah. I think WatCon we might get like a deleted scene from season 2 or another casting confirmation or something minor.
Write this down, everyone. Write this down.
These are my predictions. Yeah. You can fire me from YouTube if I'm wrong. I think before the end of the summer we'll have season 4 green light. Okay.
Awesome. I yes to all of that.
And I think we'll get season 3 in 2026. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's we'll end it on that note. All right. So as we say around here, good afternoon from the Dusty Wheel, and smash the black.
Welcome to You went right to kill it. Look at you. You're all ready. You're just done. I mean, this is like this is
really well.
Scenes.
And now I'm like, great, my turn.
And if you don't like that, and you want to say, well, Robert Jordan could have made the two rivers all white. He could have, but he didn't. So,
Jess complimented me on my dress, and as you can clearly see, I'm not wearing white.
I see Lukomi as something along the lines of a Shida Haran analog.
It does make sense why it outlasted the breaking.
Yeah.
See, this is why I have Therese in the show, because she's going to correct everything that.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dusty Will Show. What? Meme Off Challenge. Yay!
Pair of like baby face mounted on like a huge body. So like all of a sudden,
This is not just
like,
a traditional fantasy, right? There are sci-fi
and
elements.
Just a moment ago,
kind of
Rafe tweeted something. So let me get my guest in here with me. And
probably, I would say, put in 70, 80% of the work. I got to be over the shoulder and be like, no,